Hey, and welcome to the show. This show is brought to you by Patreon members like you.
Thank you for being a Patreon member.
As a Patreon member, you get a video of the podcast that we put out twice a month.
Now, on with the show.
What's up, Mike?
Look, it's only one comment right here, and then boom, all of them.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're gonna...
What's up? What's up?
If you're gonna do it, do it.
Yeah.
Hey, from Norway.
What's
What's
up?
going on? I gotta go to Norway.
What's up, John?
I wanna go to Norway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, there's a lot of pretty things.
That's what they
Check in loud and clear. Oh, Johnny, what's going on?
What's up, Johnny? It's all right.
Thanks for
Mike.
the video. It was perfect. Thanks
Carl.
everyone. By the way, anyone that took
From
part,
Manchester, UK.
anyone that took part in the submission of either emails, text messaging, videos, any of that stuff, very much appreciated. Went to great use. Yeah, it was a lot of like, man, this is so sweet stuff going on in there. So thank you guys. Thank you guys.
¿Qué tal, Alex?
It was awesome. So today's video didn't go up, which was the recap of 5 Minutes 5 Star. It's actually sitting on my laptop. As soon as this show is over, I'm gonna hit export and get it up there. So I meant to do it sooner. I didn't do it last night because I'm still in the marathon of editing. Do I get royalties from the video? Yeah, I'll give you a penny when I see you in Dallas. I mean, it's 5 cents, bro. So we're still finishing up the videos. I've got one that's done for the most part, and the other one I'm editing, and yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So they're big projects, and thank you guys so much for understanding. This means a big deal to us and me in particular. It's his fault, so blame him. But I haven't gotten any sleep in like the last 72 hours, very minimal, and having to come here.
JC!
Oh, what's up, Ethan?
Hey, what's up, man?
So anyways, the reason why I didn't get uploaded is because the box, we took the Glowforge out, and we were playing with it today.
What's up, Jason?
We wanted to have a little bit of fun. If you guys caught us over on Instagram, just a couple minutes ago, we made these. We were playing with it. It's got some cool preset crap you can play with. So, you know, we were just like, ooh, we made keychain. How exciting. You know, why not? Plus, we needed it for... Hey, Bill, I need you to email me the Kenwood Exelon spiff sheet, I think is what it's called.
I
for
think so,
this
yeah.
guy. He's been tracking all the serial numbers and stuff.
I want to win.
Got my stickers. Cool.
Nice.
So we're still on a sticker hiatus. We're waiting for Butch to get back in.
It's all Fernando's fault. Of
Thanks,
course it's all
Ethan.
my fault.
How do you know what size battery you need to hook up to your amp? That used to be simple,
What's up, Victor?
but like amp with the Stinger batteries puts up a power chart. So like if you have this much wattage, you need this size amplifier or this size battery. A lot of the times now it comes down to size. What will fit is kind of how I do it. But the Stinger size chart is a pretty good thing to go by. That's usually what. Cool. Everyone's getting their stickers. Way to go, Sue.
No, he said key change giveaway.
No, I was reading the one above it.
Yeah.
Oh, Victor reminds me.
What happened? Yes.
Remember how I said check the install bay for parts? This is your Sirius XM tuner. I'm gonna keep it in my toolbox, so next time I see you, I got it.
He's not gonna need it, so.
Yeah, you won't need it for a couple years, so it'll just be in my toolbox. It's part of my toolbox for the next 3 years.
No, probably he's gonna count.
What does that say? Question: 2011 Yukon Denali. What comes with overhead DVD player? If I put double DIN, can I play DVDs from the front double into? So check out the RP5, and then they make a RVD, rear video, something like that. PAC does make an adapter to allow you to do these two things. So check that out on PAC, but you gotta have a thank you, Bill. You do have to have the RP5. Jason's in the house.
Yes.
I was told size doesn't matter, and it doesn't. And as long as you believe that, I just want everyone to know wonderful job you guys did at Tacoma. Thank you. You're welcome. What day was that? Friday? That was Friday. God,
No,
dude,
that was on Saturday. No, that was
no, it was
Friday.
Friday. Yeah, it was Friday.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't slept.
Exactly.
It just
Christopher
seems like
McNaught
one.
say GM RVD.
Thank you, GMRVD. Here you go, Chris. Just thinking of you, bro. I need to talk to you though, because I need to figure out what you're using, because this is obviously just the crap things, but I need to obviously buy some real software.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you guys prefer, the V-Carve or the Krell or the whatever. So
I like actually the
you like a box of
his
crayons?
picture.
Oh, McNulty?
Yeah,
he
that's
just,
pretty
yeah,
good.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I
That's the
know.
bathrooms. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. So no keychain giveaway. Slow down. JC's no. There you go.
Yeah.
You know what? I tell you what, JC. Yeah, because you're bugging me. This one's got your name on it. So just DM me, and I will. This is yours. I'll have Sue get this in the mail.
Boys in the house.
So let me put.
Books.
Let me put this in my bag right now. So JC, right? JC. Yep.
Yeah.
DM me, JC.
JC
and I
Rush.
will, DM me your address, and this is yours.
Yeah. There you go. See, he used V-Card.
Do you use V-Carve? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, great. More money. Yay. Call me after. I will. No, maybe I won't. I don't know. Well, your clock looks 2 minutes slow. The clock is 2 minutes slow, but remember, there is a delay. Good evening from Fort Lauderdale. Yo.
He's like, Dan say, I hate DNF tool drawer.
Because you
Every
gotta buy
time I
stuff?
go there, I spend money.
I love DNF tool drawer because every time you go there, you spend money.
Yeah,
Did you still have the shirt or did you take it home?
I take it home.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing that logo in the laser. Just see what that looks like.
Why not?
V-Carve for the win.
Yes.
God, you guys.
What's
dude,
up, Missouri?
I'm gonna be broke.
It was 13 hours of work. Crazy.
Oh, on
It's 2 minutes.
Victor's?
My clock is 2 minutes slow, probably.
So you are 2 minutes slow because I literally just said that 2 minutes ago and then you said it again.
Okay.
It's
I'm
amazing.
just reading everything.
I know, which is funny.
I haven't read that.
Greetings from the Space Coast. Dude, I was just there. Loved it. Had a blast. That new Atlantis display at NASA over there on the other coast, Cape Kennedy, or Kennedy Space Center.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, so let's, off topic, because why not?
Yeah.
But, I grew up in the space shuttle era. You know, 2 of them blew up on my watch. But I watched it come from beginning to end. We took Haley to see the space shuttle on the pad for the last launch. I was giving me crap. No, really. JC, you know me. It's there. It's yours. So DM me, Dean, on Facebook, and it's yours. Don't go to the 5-star page. Go to Dean Bayat. Go to my page and DM me there. Anyways, so now they have the Atlantis display built there at this, and dude, it was like the coolest thing ever. That little kid in me, just like walking in there and just seeing the. I mean, it's like it feels like it's 10 feet away from you, and it probably is. I mean, but it's just like wow. It's like it for one, it feels small, knowing how big it actually is. But it feels small, but it was just like, it was so cool to see. Rocket going up Wednesday. Yeah, that's right. They're doing the test for whatever. The rich guy with the cars. Or they're doing the test for the top, the explosion, so people don't die. I don't know. We took the bus tour. It was fun.
That's awesome.
What's up from Utah? Hey guys, any experience with DS18 loudspeaker stocks? Doesn't Paul stock the DS18s?
Hey, he stocked the DS18 loudspeakers. Yes.
Yeah. So I know we have DS18 loudspeakers over there. This part of the store really doesn't do a lot with loudspeakers.
No. He sells all.
But he sells all that stuff. A lot of people buy them. Mel,
what's up,
going
Mel?
on? We're gonna see you in a couple weeks, buddy.
Yeah. All right.
What's going?
I have a 2012 Nissan Pathfinder.
SpaceX. Yep.
Have you guys any experience with the Metra kit? With all the new buttons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Made to keep the factory screen. This is 2012. I mean, yes.
No. Yeah. So okay, there's nothing wrong with the kit. The kit will work. The newer kits that Metra has been releasing have been pretty good. So, yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Okay, so Tito say my navigation doesn't speak anymore after I put the amp in my Jeep Commander.
Yep.
With the factory dash.
Yep.
What will be the problem?
The factory amp or Wait a minute. So what did we do?
Okay, he put an amplifier.
Put an amplifier in.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a 4-channel or just a mono.
So the front channels out of the factory radio are what power, out of the factory amplifier or the factory radio, are where your nav prompts come from. So if you grab the rear channels only, that would be why you're not getting any sound.
Okay, let's see. Hey guys, can my factory amplifier be bypassed on a 2004 Chevy Monte Carlo?
Hold on, wait. Dean, I did a Tacoma Saturday too. The amp rack I made way too long. Oh, that stinks.
Okay.
Okay.
So Bobby said that he's gonna send something from Disney.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I like Donald Duck.
Okay.
Thank you, Bobby.
Dean, please keep that with you. I was planning on it. Yeah, no problem. All right, so what were we asking? What was the question?
No, just bypassing the 2004 Monte Carlo.
Bypassing it? Oh,
Bypass,
the amplifier?
yes.
Oh.
It's not in the back?
Yeah.
Like in the trunk?
It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's no harness for it. 2004.
Yeah, it's a 2004.
Oh, is it the one in the rear deck?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they have...
A loop?
They have a loop.
Check Metra.
Yeah.
MetraOnline.com. If there's a loop for that, they would have it. Want to do a Zen 9 and... yeah, and a Pantera. That would be neat. If you could still find a Zen 9. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there that'll sell you one. I'm not selling you mine.
What's up from Indiana?
How can I test the average tuning frequency of a ported box? You'd need the DD1 tool for that. Is the easiest way to do it. You can check your. Yeah, you'd need the. The easiest way to do it is with a tool that doesn't exist right now, which is the IMSG. That was designed to tell you the tuning frequency of the box, as well as your port, your rise, your all that fun stuff. The only nice thing about it is the most expensive tool that he makes, but he is coming out with a version 2 of it here the next month or so, I think is what he keeps saying on his channel. So save your pennies, because it's probably going to be about $350, $400.
Okay, I don't know if you answered this. It's about the, can I use the LC6i with two, yeah?
No, I didn't answer. Go ahead.
Okay, so say, can I use the LC6i with only 2 channels input and use all 3 channels out?
Yes. Yeah, so, yes, you can.
So 2 in, 3 out.
2 in, 3 out.
Yeah.
I'd have to look at the flow chart, but yes, you can do that.
Hey guys, have you had the pleasure to install a 4-channel amp in 2019 Silverado 1500, custom with a factory CarPlay? Yeah, I think that's what we did last week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we used the 2019.
2019.
No.
That was 2018.
2019. No, 2019 is. So right now with the 2019, there's nobody making a harness for that car as of right this moment, which kind of makes things crappy. It's the same harness as the Camaro.
¿Qué tal, Juan?
So it's the same basic problem you run into with the Camaro. You got to go old school on it for right now. So if you don't want to cut up your new truck, be patient. There'll be something probably in the next, 3 to 6 months. But right now, you got to go old school.
They're definitely working on it. So
yeah. Did you see or talk about? Did y'all see the talk of the possibility of a new Solo X? Ray?
Really?
I can't answer that question because I can't answer that question.
Exactly.
And you know what that means.
Okay, so Robert said, hey guys, it is possible to install the module. Yet.
What's that?
It is possible to install the modular Pioneer system.
Modular Pioneer system.
Yeah, screen and 1.5 DIN opening.
Okay.
And use the double DIN bezel on the C5 Corvette.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Okay, so.
I mean, why wouldn't you be able to? I mean, you don't need to go with the modular unit. You could just do the the short chassis radios. Like Kenwood has the short chassis, Alpine has the short chassis. I mean, if you want the modular unit, go ahead. You still got to put the modular somewhere.
Yeah.
The short chassis would be. We just did a short chassis in one of those not too long ago. It was cool. I was like, yes, woohoo! I mean, if you want to do it so you don't have to cut the back bracing, then I understand. But otherwise, yeah.
No, we haven't replaced in a 2018 Sienna yet.
We haven't?
No. A radio? No, not yet.
I think we have one. We do have a Sienna coming in, though.
Yeah, but that's not 2018.
No?
No.
Can it, what is that? Can install bypass, was the Porsche question. Go down. Right there.
Right here.
Can install...
You gotta read faster.
Can install bypass stock.
Can install bypass stock amp from Porsche Cayenne 2006
Sign.
and keep my stock
Stock speakers.
Stock speakers.
I've never done that. I honestly wouldn't do it because the stock speakers in that car suck. It's a 2006 Cayenne. Can install...
So that means it's like you install in a new amp and keep the factory speakers.
Well, yeah, but are we replacing the radio? Or are we just bypassing the amp? Did the amp blow up? I mean, that happens in those.
Yeah.
Or just the whole thing goes bad.
Exactly.
But no, we've always only replaced the speakers in those. Okay, so the only thing we do in a Porsche, all Porsches that ever come in here, we do one of two things.
Radio?
Replace the radio, keep everything else. Replace the radio, replace the amplifier, keep the factory speakers, or
change
full Monty.
everything. Yeah. Yeah.
But if you're going to do one of those scenarios, then yeah. I mean, we have kept... If we've done a radio and an amp, we have kept the factory speakers. So if that's what you're trying to do, then yes, you can.
Okay, 2 Alpine SWT10s under the seat, under the back seat.
Sound bad.
Sound bad?
Any better recommendations? You know, I've never even been a fan of those woofers. So, what is it? Do they make a Fox box for that? Titan? Yeah, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Check out.
Wait, what year is it Titan?
Either way, they make a box for that.
Yeah, but
check
this
out.
is, like, I think it's
Yeah, check it out.
2010
I don't
something,
know.
not-
Check and see if foxacoustics.com makes a box for that. You might be able to fit a better woofer in there. My guess is you're just not liking the shallow woofer sound. The other thing too with that woofer. Oh, you can't even see him.
What?
If the
Greg, check, like Dean said, check the Fox
Acoustics.
Fox Acoustics, yeah.
These are the motor structures.
Saludos,
these are
carnalito.
3
Lalo.
motor structures out of those Type R shallow mount woofers. Yeah. Did he say ours? I think they're ours. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, we've had better luck with the bass lines than those shallow boxes.
Okay, I have this one. Let me see.
Thank you for the morale recommendation. Oh,
Is there an amp bypass harness for
the
a
Monsoon.
VMK4 Golf with Monsoon? I have one on aftermarket amp, but don't want to run new wires. Really? They don't make? Metro doesn't make?
It's the Monsoon system. It's going to be back at the amplifier. The Metro stuff goes behind the radio.
So you still have to run wires.
You still have to run wires.
Wah, wah, wah. Sorry,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, it might be a GM harness at the amplifier. It might be a GM harness at the amplifier. Here's what you do. This is what we do. So here's the secret.
¿Qué onda, Juan?
If you go to metroonline.com, and there again, we use a ton of PAC, but Metro makes more harnesses than PAC. You can download the catalogs for the products. The other thing Metro does is take really good pictures of all their plugs. So, take a picture of your factory plug, then go to the Metro, download their catalog, and just look through there and see if you can find something that matches. That's what we do here. That's it, you know.
You're welcome,
Have you ever
man.
installed an amplifier on a 2015-19 Rogue? Yeah. Both Bose and non-Bose. If you're doing Bose, you tap off of the subwoofer and the spare tire, what is the spare tire. Otherwise, you just grab it behind the radio.
All right.
And if you need a T-harness for that for installing an amplifier, Metro Online, go to the Access page and get the Access DSP harness.
All right. Will my Pioneer 4500 NEX crossover
It's sufficient enough.
or should I throw a DSR-1 just for the head?
Okay, 2 totally different animals. Crossover wise, I mean, a crossover is more or less a crossover. 6, 12, 18, 24 dB. The DSR1 will go 36, 48, 42, something like that. It's not the crossover. It's everything else. It's the 32 bands of parametric equalization for each channel on top of a 7-band global EQ. So when you compare the two, you have time alignment. That's about the same. The difference is the DSR1 is continuously variable, whereas the Pioneer is kind of fixed. You have 13 bands of global equalization as opposed to 7 bands of global equalization, but the 7 bands are parametric, so that kind of makes up for it in my mind. Then you have
Savannah.
Independent level control for each channel. You have that on the Pioneer.
New York.
So really at the end of the day, if you want more control than you're getting with the Pioneer, buy the DSR1. I would buy the DSR1 because it's cool.
You should guys come to Trinidad and check out the insane install they do.
You keep getting quieter when you're reading.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
All right, let's see. Do you know is there an upgrade for a Pioneer 4800?
Upgrade? No, there's an update though. There's an update for it. No, aren't we on that? Yeah.
Always use the DSP.
Yeah, always use DSP. DSPs are fun.
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about that this weekend because we're like, it was great when it was just, not DSP, and now everything's DSP, and it's like, I don't have a DSP.
It's crazy.
Will the Stinger radio fit the new RAM? Any options replace the Uconnect head? Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing about it, is it doesn't need any depth. As long as you can have room for the screen to mount to, you can put it right in, good to go, no problem.
Okay, what is this one? Have you guys installed...
but there's still no camera fix for the new RAM.
Any of the G
channel or AS, OEM, CarPlay.
add-ons.
The add-ons. No.
Okay.
No.
No.
Sajecki has one that he's ordered for the BMW, but those are tough, man, because usually those are hacked softwares, and they don't always work that good. Or when they do an update, it crashes, and then you gotta do an update, figure out how to do that.
Yes, come to Trinidad. Let's entertain you with one of your shows. That would be cool, man.
All right, go up. You guys recommend any of these amps rated high res for speakers, or will another with similar specs work just as well? Well, okay. High res is a spec. It's not a magic. It's not fairy dust. It's not anything like that. It's just a spec that says it will work within these parameters. That's it. That's all it'll do. It'll play up to 45,000, I think, is the current spec. Don't get me wrong, I haven't looked in a while, and it's not anything I try to remember. So it has to, the high frequency is 20, which most amplifiers usually play up to 30 or 35. This one goes up way higher. If your amplifier will play up to spec like that, then it's the same thing. But I can tell you there are plenty of amplifiers out there that cost way more money that don't play up to spec like that. It's just, and a lot of people say it's a gimmick, and it's not. It's a real thing. And when you do a high-res system and you actually listen to it where it's soup to nuts high-res, you're like, wow, that really sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, for a friend, 85.
Oh, he says the Halo 9 is like cement. It does not move. Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
That would do it. 4 hours to get it in the dash.
Yeah, exactly. How about guests talking about sub boxes? Yeah. Okay.
So Jeff would probably be the one to have on for that. Jeff or
Sean. Sean is asking.
Yeah, but no.
Sean wanted.
No. Yeah.
For a friend, 85 Mustang.
What head unit will fit?
It has a flip out. Which one is
Pioneer? Still makes a flip out. Yeah, Pioneer is still the only one with a flip out that is quality. There's other flip outs, but the Pioneer 35 or 3600, whatever the current model stream is, they still make it, and that's the way to go.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of sound downs.
Oh, well, a Prime 1201 amp push my 2 Sundown 12s in my I don't know what series ones you have. I mean, if you're looking to go crazy.
The SA.
Oh, SA.
but I don't know what
series that is.
Yeah.
How much power do they handle? I mean, essentially what you're looking at is a Prime 1200 is exactly 1200 watts. It's maybe 1280 watts, but it is Prime is pretty much what you get. No, it's not overrated because when you consider when you look at it like a punch or a power, you know, a punch 750 is a 1000 watt amp. A Prime 1200 is like a 1250 watt amp. So it's not that. So if they'll take 300 watts a piece, I'm sorry, 600 watts a piece, and that is the magic number for them, then I'll by all means go with that amp. It's a great amp for the money, and it's very powerful, and they're real reliable.
Have you done anything with the Generation 2 Cruise or Malibu 17 to 19?
I have no idea. I spent about $300. Go down to Chris Hart. I spent about $300 or $300 to update my car speakers. Posting, spending $2,500 on stereo upgrade for about $1,500 on tools. Dean is gold mine for 12-volt industry. You're welcome. Hey man, you know, okay.
Yeah, T1500.1, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, forget that. Get the AC or LC 1.1500 audio control. That's a monster there. Good price on that and lots of power. So here's the deal. I equate a lot of things to who has ever seen Eddie Murphy? You're almost worse than these people with you scrolling around. I read it already. It's done. Okay, you can just go back to the top. Scroll down to the top. Anyways, there's a stand-up. There's this comedian called Eddie Murphy. Some of you may or may not have heard of him over the years. I don't know. He stopped doing stand-up in lieu of becoming a weird person that does like family movies and stuff. Anyways, wow.
Keep talking.
He does one skit talking about a cracker. If you're starving and someone gives you a cracker, that's the best cracker you ever ate, and then one day you realize that it's just a regular cracker, it ain't even a saltine. Well, life is like that when it comes to stereo speakers and stereos and a lot of things. You know, if you're used to just listening to one thing and you think that's the best thing in the world, and then you're like, oh, your eyes open up to so much more, and then you're like, crap. Yeah, it gets expensive. Phone check.
All right.
Yeah, when setting the DD1 to do the crossover settings need to be flat on the Pioneer head unit. Yes. Have all the settings on the Pioneer head unit flat. Have all that crap turned off. Definitely want to have.
As well as the amp?
Yes. Yeah, you don't need anything. Remember, that DSP is going to do everything for you. So have everything turned to 0 and let it do its job. I hate these chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Old school comedy. Yeah, I know, which is sad. Eddie's the king. He is the king. All right, now you can scroll down.
No, it's all the way down.
That's all they know. What's at the top?
What's
at the bottom?
Oh, I thought you don't want to go to the bottom.
Well, I mean, you were flipping all over the place. It was like I'm like You know, we never even got to really open the show. How was your weekend?
Mine was really good. I went to a concert. Party all night, all weekend, crazy.
You had to think about it?
Yeah, because I'm still like I'm still tired.
I still have you beat though.
What did you do?
I got up. See, there we go. I got up at 9:30, and then I went to bed at 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I sat at my desk.
It's frozen? Really?
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I think.
Oh. Maybe he likes the movie Frozen. You're not working. Wow, really?
Okay, I'm gonna see. Hang on. Anyway.
No, so yeah. Did Dean have some sweet tea? Dean did have tea, cause Dean.
Oh, dude, it's right there. Okay, no, I have to move, but it's like.
What's wrong?
The iced tea. It's right behind me.
Yeah, I had some tea, cause honestly I had 4 bottles of it yesterday. It was the only thing that kept me awake.
Yeah.
So I gotta be up there tonight, and lots of fun.
Yeah.
No, I edited from 9:30 a.m. to 4 a.m. yesterday, so my butt was in my chair. I had to put little cloths on the armrest because my arms kept sticking to them. And he was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, my arms keep sticking to these because I'm not used to sitting in a chair." I sat at my desk instead of out. What's up, Brandon?
Lotion and that's it.
No, it's not that. It was hot. Get to work. As soon as it's over, I gotta go home and edit some more. So.
All right.
Lots of fun. We all saw the Lipton. Yep, I was drinking it.
Okay, so Pioneer head unit, stop playing the sound. Fuse.
You keep getting quieter.
Hang on. Fuse on the amp are good, and when I switch the source, they play perfectly. Just no sound. Have a micro bypass so I can be.
So I can't be remote, right?
All fuses are good, no.
So Pioneer stopped playing sound. Sound is the issue here. Stop playing sound. So if the functionality is right, you're getting no sound. First things first, what I would check is what do you have it connected to? Are there any exterior amplifiers? If there's no exterior amplifiers, what we need to do is figure out if there's a blown speaker. If you're using deck power and you get no sound out of a Pioneer is designed to, when it sees a short, shut off the radio. Here's a trick you can do that sometimes. Reset the radio, and when it first powers up, be very quiet and listen for a sound, okay? And what that is that's the amplifier going to play sound for a split second, seeing the short, shutting off. And then you can go to that speaker and you can disconnect it, reset the radio, it usually plays. Now, if you actually have some tools, pull the radio out of the dash and check all the speakers to continuity, meaning check them to ground and also check to make sure that they're 4 ohm. Because more than likely you either A, have a bad speaker or you have a bad amplifier. Very few is it ever the amplifier. Another test you can do is you can disconnect all the speakers, plug it back in, play sound, take your digital multimeter on AC, and see if you get sound when you turn it up, meaning the meter moves, you know, the voltmeter moves, and that'll tell you, hey, there's sound coming out of it. At that point, take one speaker, connect it to it, see if you get sound. You're just going to have to do some troubleshooting. Yeah.
Alright, so what is your opinion on the full call integration 165s?
I love them. It's one of my favorite speakers. Yeah, they're great.
Can't stop, won't stop better.
Yeah. You should do a tour of the retail shop where Paul is. No.
Well, we did one.
We've done them before.
And check one of the videos that we did.
Honestly, it's not all that exciting.
Just a lot of product.
Just a lot of product. It looks like that corner right there. That's the retail store right there.
No, not that bad.
Okay. I don't know. What's up from Australia?
What's up, Paul?
Or do you buy from a distributor regardless of your rep? I didn't catch the first part of the question, but we buy everything direct.
Let me see, Brian. What did he say, Brian? What are the most important things?
What are the most important things you look for in distributor rep regardless of who they work for? So we have 2 big rep firms that handle probably 95% of our products. And you guys, if you follow the show,
yes, still Johnny.
No. Dash kits in the bathroom. Dash kits are always in the bathroom. Actually, we cleared them all out and they're back. So anyways, there's 2 guys that we have as reps. One is John Schneid, and then the other one is Bill Freeman. Both of those guys are probably 2 of the coolest reps I've ever dealt with over the years. I've known John before I was even in car audio. Just because he hung out in parking lots when, and played stereos and stuff. So, known him for a really long time. The thing that I feel matters the most is their ability to accommodate you as a retailer. So, like Ada will tell you, if you're going to come into my store, please make an appointment. Please let me know you're coming. Call me the day or 2 before. Because for one, I might not be there. 2, I might have something planned. Plus, there might be a better time. So if I know you're coming at 2 o'clock, I can move things around. Our shop is a little different because it's just Paul working over there. So when they call and they say we're coming, he'll say either yes or no, depending on how he feels, I'm sure. But he's high maintenance. So like Artie, who works for Amp and is our amp connector, or our amp guy, Paul is probably calls Artie 5 days a week. So as a rep, he gets the phone calls. He gets a lot of phone calls. And it's funny when I talk to Artie about it because he's like, dude, Paul is so high maintenance. So you want somebody that will put up with your crap and deliver every time, and that's Artie for sure. But really what it comes down to, I feel, is just that relationship of I don't want to kill the guy every time he walks into my store. Now as far as buying from a distributor or a wholesaler or any of those other things, there again, it just comes down to that relationship. They have to want to be your friend and go that extra mile and do that fun stuff that when you have an issue, they resolve it. That's 90% of the time is issue resolution. I need this product. I need it today. I need it tomorrow. I got this bad product. Can you fix it? Can you change? Can you find someone that has this product if you don't have it? So if they're willing to do that for you, then that's the guy you want.
All right. So love the 12 show.
Live.
Yes.
Yep. But how can you say
you're not a music person?
Okay. So when I grew up, I wasn't big into music because I would play it outside. I rode my bike. We didn't have these cool Bluetooth speakers. Headphones didn't exist. It just seemed like a lot of work to have live music. Now, when I lived in Michigan, my best friend had 2 older brothers, and they were totally into rock and roll. That's where I was introduced to like Dire Straits, Ozzy Osbourne, AC/DC. He introduced me to those groups, Kiss. And then when I moved to Florida, none of my friends followed suit with that until I got into high school. And that was like when rap music was just starting to become a thing, as it were. And it wasn't as easy to come by. So if anything's a struggle, it's just like, okay, how much time do I have to spend on this? Move on. Mm-hmm. So now moving forward, when I say I'm not a music guy, I will listen to the same 50 songs forever. So I have a playlist. It's got like 50 to 100 songs, and I listen to the same ones. Because it's just, I guess I'm done, you know? And every now and then I'll find a new one, and I'll add it to it. Now, as far as music appreciation, that's a different thing, I feel. And I feel like I have more music appreciation than I do, like, music. But, like, I'm sitting at my house. Like, you'll play the music when you're sitting in your house.
Oh, yeah.
And just listen to it. I will never do that at all. I will sit and stone cold
how many
quiet.
times I've been telling you, like, you have those Morel speakers and everything, and it's like...
they play movies.
We should make a party in there, man.
They play movies. That's all they do. So, no friends, just business.
It's bad.
Yeah. Hey, from Virginia, what's going on?
Next year is gonna be party in Din's house.
Nah, not a chance.
I was saying you guys.
Checking in from Chicago, love the show. Hey guys, I have an Alpine M 1200 amp with 2 R12s, 2 ohm. That's some really hard bass drops. Amp goes into protect. I'm running 2 battery wires and 0 gauge. Please help. Okay, so M12. Okay, so the only problem with those, all Alpine amplifiers have super sensitive gain controls. 100%, okay? What is probably happening, this is just a guess because obviously I'm not there. I'm just merely speaking from previous thing. You may have the gain up too high. Try for giggles turning the gain all the way down and see if it repeats the problem, okay? If you already have the gain all the way down, I don't know. Put a voltmeter on it, see what it's doing while the song is playing. But Dean post playlist. Okay. But it doesn't matter what Alpine amp you're using. All of them have super sensitive inputs, and they will automatically shut off that input when it sees a clip and just go gone. Protect. Turn it down. Signal. It turns back on. So check that first before you go crazy with all the power wire and going crazy. More than likely that's the problem.
Alright.
Isn't that the truth?
Second and that.
Emotion.
Tim Matthew. Of any 10th generation Honda Accord with factory 450 watt amplifier, hoping one will put the 5-star install bay soon for a full blow install. Oh. As soon as we have one in the bay,
what is the 10th generation Honda Accord? Is that the new one?
That's
is that 2019?
Yeah, 2019, and yeah. What is the best thing?
Be patient.
Okay. What is the best thing to use to integrate with the Cadillac?
Q
with the Bose system.
2014 is the key. I don't know how.
2000 SRX.
Doesn't that have variable voltage? I thought it had variable voltage. 2014. That might have variable voltage. If you get to the amplifier, I would test the amplifier for variable voltage. That's probably that's where I would start. Off the top of my head, I'd start there and see what's coming out of that. If it's a fixed or if it's variable, I honestly don't remember. But it's a 2014, so it's a good possibility that could be right out of the amp or right before the amp.
Okay, let me see.
That was the hint, man. How much more of a hint you need? Hey, I got that one.
Yeah, you got this one.
No, what type? What does it say? What type of? I didn't get past that.
Sorry.
It's gone. I think it was what type of grommet you use in a firewall. Maybe was that the question?
I guess.
We use the snap grommets.
Okay, I'm gonna put it all the way to the top, and I'm gonna see if you.
2018-19 was okay. Question about I have the LC 1.800 2 kicker. Okay, that'll work. Hint. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Woo.
All right. Okay. So no, I can't find it.
I think we got to get more sleep. Is really what it comes down to. This is rough. If it's variable, can I just go straight into the RCAs? If your amplifier, if your amplifier will accept that form of an input, meaning you have balanced, unbalanced. If the amplifier's, it all has to do with the ground signal. If it's variable voltage, more than likely, out of a Chevy, you'll be able to go right into the input of the amplifier. You just have to be careful. If the amplifier has high-level input over the RCAs, like let's say a Pioneer or a Kicker or Rockford or something like that, where there's no external plug for high-level, but it will take high-level over the RCAs, then the answer is going to be yes. You'll be able to just go right into it, even though you're not doing high-level. If there's no switch, but yes, the answer is going to be yes.
All right, I have a LC 1.800 and a Kicker SL, the L712, and my amp get hot.
Yes. I mean, what is the ohm you're running at? But yes, the amp is
Correct.
going to get hot. The amp is definitely going to get hot.
Check your own.
Most definitely you need some more sleep, especially Dean. Oh no, totally. Right now I'm going on like the past 72 hours, probably 10 hours of sleep, and it's not going to change tonight, but that's okay. We'll be
360 then to the amp.
I hate the 360. No offense, Eric. Not a big fan of the 360.
Saludos, Felix.
It's just me personally, not a fan. Don't like it. I think it's antiquated, and the software is just. And I don't think anyone's going to argue that point.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Let me see.
I need a drink. Are AB amps on their way out? No. You gotta remember, man, it's still pretty inexpensive to make an AB class amplifier to compare to a D, so why would you get rid of them? I mean, you know, so take for example we'll use SCAR as a prime example of that. Mm-hmm. You have the RP series amplifiers. You get 75 by 4 amplifier. This guy right here. You know, 150. This super surfboard right here. So you can buy this nice AB class amplifier that's got, you know, that technically, I'm pretty sure the build for that was like the circuit board and all that. It's probably designed a long time ago.
Hey, Luis.
It's inexpensive to make.
Do you know at what volume the ILX 650 clips?
It plays all the way up.
Okay.
Plays all the way up.
There you go.
It doesn't.
It doesn't clip.
Didn't clip. But anyways, so
I don't like this.
What do you think of this? Access DSP.
I'm sorry.
They have 3 versions of it now. They have a Pro, might be not too bad.
Oh, and then they come out with the new one, right?
Yeah, they have a basic. What's up, Lewis? Thanks for the video. It was great. Love it. But yeah, no. Ask Tony Kimori about AB class. Oh, that's true. Oh yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys don't follow Tony D, that's the guy who makes the DD1. That's
your favorite DSP.
Kimori. If you follow him on Instagram, he has his amplifiers that he just came out with, which none of us can afford. So don't even think like, oh, I'm gonna go check them out and see how much they cost, because no. But
you never
there
know.
are these. No, there is no never know. I mean, Jesus, you kidding me? They're like stupid money, but oh my gosh, yeah, those are big ass AB class amplifiers. It's like a 1502, I think is what it is, something silly like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but anyways, what was that? OEM, not ORM?
No OEM or no OEM.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on the Kicker IX 500.2?
Oh, the little amp?
Yes, like the silver ones.
The silver ones?
Yeah, it's kind of silver ish.
Are they older?
No, they not old.
Which one's the IX?
Remember we put one, actually we put 2 in a Jeep. We
they're
make
black.
a mount.
Yeah, they're black, aren't they?
I know. But they're awesome.
Yeah,
They're
let's
really
go with
good.
that.
Yeah. Do you have any recommendations for replaced speakers? Oh yeah, we just
2018 Honda Accord with factory 401 amp. I'm thinking of the Focal 6.5 integration components, but I'm not sure what to go with. for the center channel 3.5 speakers. Yeah. I mean, the hardest part about that car is those tweeters, but I think the focals will probably just go right in there, no problem. Yeah, I think you'll be okay with that. As far as the center channel goes,
yeah.
You know, what you might want to take a look at is the Morels, even though they're kind of off there, because I mean the problem is that the center channel is going to cost you more than the center channel is going to cost you more than the left and right speakers by today's standards. Yeah, I would see if they have. I don't think they make a 3.5. They might make a 3.5 in the access line. Just buy it and not use one of them.
Okay, 2011 Highlander Limited with the ORM JBL OEM JBL Premium System OEM DVD player and the headliner. What is the easiest way to get Apple CarPlay with this application? Go to the dealer?
No, they don't. They don't.
Really?
No, they don't.
It's not like Cadillac?
No, there's nothing like that. It's 2011. It didn't even exist.
No. Okay.
No.
Oh well, change the radio.
Well, you change the radio, but you lose the overhead. That's the problem with it. I think it's the overhead that's the issue. It's trying to keep that overhead going. But yeah.
So basically, what you need to do is change the overhead, change the head unit.
Yeah, it's
start over.
Yeah, that sucks.
Ooh.
Need help bypassing factory Bose amp and 2000
Sierra.
Yeah, Sierra, whatever. Oh, pickup. I thought we did a video on that. Isn't it in the armrest?
I think so.
It's in the armrest. I mean, it's in the armrest.
Yes, Luis, it is.
It's standard colors for GM in the armrest, so you could run. Okay, so there's really no harness per se. Like you could just go buy.
Yep.
But
look, Luis,
you can pull the radio out. You get the color codes there. Out of there is standard color code, so it's in the there's nothing. It's the same. Gray, tan, light green, dark green, dark blue, light blue, and brown, yellow. Those are all at the amplifier. Those are all the same. And then like the rear, nope, that's a truck, so it doesn't have anything in the rear. But they're all right at the amplifier, so you can run wires from the radio right to those 8 colors and be done with it. Or you can loop them at the amp. But looping at the amp is a little tricky.
What was the first system that you have?
The first system I had?
Yeah.
I had a Walkman with a set of Peerless tweeters and 2 JSE 8-inch subwoofers in a cardboard box. And my Dodge 1980 Dodge Omni, nicknamed the Power Omni.
Power Omni. Look at that. Yes, it cuts and engraves. Really nice, man. To make. Okay. All right, 10th generation Civic with the EX trim or higher. It is a good idea to replace the head unit.
Nah, that's one we just did.
Yeah, no.
What did we put in that one? We just did that one.
We did the stupid, huge subwoofer.
No.
With the sound
there was
down.
another one after that. Oh.
Yeah.
No, we haven't done that one yet. No, I took one in the brand new one. Is that that's a 10th?
10th generation.
10th gen was no, that's the old one. That was actually the 9th gen. That was a 9th gen Civic. The 10 is the new one, I think. And I just quoted a guy out for that.
I think that
they changed the dash.
I think that was 18.
Nope. There's a newer one. Alright, yeah. I think there's a newer one. I could be wrong. My head, like I said, I'm not. But no, I think his was a hatchback though. But it was a 4-door hatchback. It was really weird. It had a little subwoofer in the corner. It was kind of strange. Mm-hmm. I hadn't really paid attention, but I'm not a Civic guy. GTI is a great subwoofer. Oh, JBL GTI? Yeah. So years ago, when JBL had the original GTIs, this guy came to me and he's like, I want to build a bandpass for these 2.8s. And of course, me being the small speaker hater that I am, I was like, God, really? And he goes, yeah. So I built him this. It was in the back of a Ford Explorer. And so it went all the way from one side to the other. And it was like, it was just this square that was really long and had these 2 little slits in it. It was a bandpass. And it sounded great. It was so impressive. And then the guy came back like 2 years later for something, and it's just pounding. And I'm like, what do you have in here, man? Because I totally forgot about it. He goes, dude, those are those 2 JBL8s you built me that box for. And I go, what? What are you talking about? I didn't build no box for no JBL8s. And I went back there, and then I was like, oh yeah, I remember building that. And I was like, holy crap, those sound like 15s. Gosh, man, that's incredible.
Wow.
Focal or JL10s for... Oh, SQ... Focal. Come on. That's not even a question. Dude, those Focal flax subs? Woo, dang. And you know... Okay, so... You can get the Focal subs already loaded in the MTI box. So the Focal box is an MTI box, which is Mobile Toys. There again, if you guys want those crazy truck boxes that you guys see all on Instagram,
Beautiful
with like the
boxes,
logos and stuff like that, that's MTI makes those. You can order them. You can order them anyway. You can go to MTI.com and like they'll build it from basic carpeted all the way up to like crazy vinyl inserts with plexi and all that stuff. And they're actually not that bad in price compared to some of the crazy stuff I've seen on there. Christopher Pate is the owner. But dude, they're really sharp. But they're also the people that are making the Focal boxes. So you can actually, we just did one in that Jetta, the video we did where it was how to wire up an amp like Dean. That had the flax sub in the MTI box that we ordered from Focal.
Yeah.
And they were, MTI is for the, oh shoot, if they're local to you, Texas.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really nice. Dean, I'm setting a Pioneer
9705 with the DD1, and I read something in the
brochure about the negative is the main channel. Yes, that one of those. Yeah, I think it's that amp. Don't pay attention to it. All you need to do is when you're just okay. Big secret on the DD1 or on amplifiers in general. The positive and negative are just there to make everyone feel better. Amplifier manufacturers don't care. They'll just want all the stuff going in one way or the other. They can do whatever they want. Sometimes you invert one channel. It's really silly what happens. But yes, if you're doing a DD1 and you have negative going to negative and you're putting in the positive and you're not getting anything, immediately just go over to the negative and see if you get something. That's it. That's all there is to it. Happens all the time. There again, I know it's one of those things. Next time we have one, we'll talk about it. We'll drop a quick video on that. But yeah, that happens all the time.
All right. Probably this is gonna be the last question. I have a premium 6 speakers
Boston Acoustic System, and a Chrysler 300 ILX. Yep, power LC. L7s. If I turn up the volume all the way, the bass in the front stage seems to overpower the subwoofer, and the front sounds distorted. What is a good crossover point for the front and rear sub? Oh yeah, I see what's going on here. So you're overloading the input on the factory amplifier. The sub can't keep up with it. The best option is to pull out all that BA crap and put real stuff in it because yeah, but I mean the crossover front sounds distorted. What's a good crossover for front and rear sub? If you're playing a lot of bass music, I'd start at 120 to 180, 12 dB or 24 dB, whatever your amplifier will do, just to tame those things down. But if you, okay, ILX, do the update. Do the update. You have to go into the software update. ILX needs a software update. That's what it is. I know, okay, that's the ILX software update. Anytime you move the subwoofer volume up or down, it gets quieter. So you need to do a software update on your ILX. And I've said it like 4 times because that's the problem. We ran into that same problem. Start there first. Go over to Alpine, go to support, type in ILX W650. There's been 2 updates since that radio comes out, and they are both necessary, and they are both shipping without it. So go ahead and get that out of the way first. And if that doesn't work for you, chime back in Saturday on YouTube when we do the YouTube live show here in the install bay. And hopefully by then I'll have some great news as far as what's going on because the deadline is Friday, which means next week we can finally get back to normal videos. Back to the install bay. I miss doing it so much. I like doing... Trust me, editing a 15-minute video is like a dream come true right about now.
Bye, Victor. Thank you.
All right, guys. Listen, that's it. We're going to head out of here. You know the places to go.
Hertz DC are good, man.
Hertz DCs are very good.
Yeah.
Yeah or nay? Yes, you like them. They don't need a ton of power, and they get a lot. They get loud. Anyways, as I was saying, DNF Tool Drawer is a place you can find all the cool tools. Teespring/store/5 stars where you can get shirts like this. Patreon is a cool place to go. Podcast, even though I keep telling you, got one in the can, I need to get out to you. I have one in the can, I need to get out to you. I'm just not doing anything else other than that.
Yeah.
Do Kenwood Techs get software? Yes, they do. Every radio gets a software update. Every radio has software updates. I can tell you right now that most manufacturers updated all their radios in June. All of them. I can't think of anybody who didn't. So if you've got a radio, and especially that has CarPlay or Android Auto, you need an update. I can tell you right now. And with that,
have a great night, guys.
you guys
Peace
have a
out.
wonderful night. We'll see you tomorrow on the live show. That's on Instagram. Head over to Instagram, 5 minutes with us. Who knows what we'll talk about? It's just
Good
a lot
night,
of fun.
John.
You guys have a great week. Lots of fun. Be safe. We'll see you back here Saturday. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Send it. Send it, Ida.